Good evening, 4 Mark 1. Welcome. I am your magnificent, marvellous, mighty, muscly, musky? Is musky a good thing? I'm sticking with musky. Musky, Taskmaster. My name is Alex. Tonight, I will be collating all of the wonderful clips that you've sent in throughout the week, and I shall be judging them very severely. All the way from this is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life, all the way down to please never contact me again. I'll be saying that a few times tonight, I believe. But firstly, and the most important thing that I need to do, is to introduce my wonderful assistant. He's a wonderful man. He has been by my side, assisting me for the last 2 years in 4 Mark 1 evening entertainment. He has been my trusted assistant, my marvellous companion, and his name, ladies and gentlemen, is Matthew Gertler.
Thank you for having me here.
What?
An issue?
Wow. I mean, I know people have been letting their hair go a little bit in lockdown, but that is something else.
Are you joking? It's been like this a while. You can see in my
sure?
face. Yeah, just let my luscious locks grow, really.
Wow, I like it.
Thank
It's
you.
nice.
I take that.
I think you were slightly prettier before, but yeah, that's fine.
That's all right. Right, we'll take that. Yeah, basically. Hello. My name is Sarah. In this situation, I am the Taskmaster's trusty assistant, and I also have with me my watermelon. This is Pepe, and Pepe.
Why have you got a watermelon?
Because you said I needed to bring a prop because I'm not funny, so I needed to bring something to make me quite funny.
I mean, a watermelon's a brave choice. I mean,
it's from Spain.
I think it's going to take a bit more than that to make you. It's from Spain.
It's
well,
I
I believe that watermelon has to go into quarantine for 2 weeks now. I think.
I feel like maybe he does.
I'm quite unsure about the safety of the watermelon now.
Well, maybe we should just roll him away.
This is a very safe operation, just so we know.
Should I roll him down the stairs?
No,
I'll roll him.
That leads to disaster.
Oh!
Whoa! Hello.
Off goes Pepe.
This is our scheduled banter time, just so you know. We've got a very specific scheduled banter.
Doesn't everybody? 7:30 is scheduled banter time.
It's banter time.
For everybody on the daily.
This is it. This is all the banter.
But in other news, we have been setting tasks. Well, you have. I haven't. I've been watching and explaining to you the tasks that we will be assessing this week. From this week for tonight. Lovely. Yes, we will be judging them. The Taskmaster will be judging them tonight. We'll be showing you all the wonderful creations and ideas, and some very strange and some rather lovely from tonight. This week. Tonight.
As is time.
As time wibbly wobbly.
The continuation of time.
Yes.
Is what is on show tonight.
Along with your legs.
My legs, yes.
So you were wearing shorts?
I am. My legs are bare. Yes. It's a bit of a touchy issue, actually.
Do we want to go there?
I mean, just since lockdown, since all this has been going on, I've actually forgotten how to put on trousers. I tried this morning. I just couldn't do it.
Panic ensued.
So much panic. I never panicked more in my life. It's like I got one leg almost in, and the other leg just didn't go. If you at home are a fellow trouser struggler, post-lockdown trouser struggle syndrome, please contact me. We can do this together. We can work it out. We can grow. We can become better people. And one day, we shall wear trousers once more.
You done?
Yeah, I was about to announce I was running for president on that issue. But you know, that's an issue for another time, I believe.
It's a very big issue. PLTSS.
Yes.
Plus. Big issue.
But
yes, so tonight here we are in Bishop Hannington Church. We've moved locations from 4 Mark Hall. so many things have changed tonight. But we're on to challenges, and we've been loving seeing your things you've been sending in, which is very exciting. But on to the first task, which was strangest thing you own. The first entry for tonight is this lovely entry from, oh no, this one's from Heidi, actually. Sorry, yes.
We can do this one first. I think this is
yeah.
fine.
Oh no, this.
Oh no, this is our.
This is from Karis and Nat.
Yes.
I
think.
It's entitled. Oh, I'll wait till it's finished. Actually.
Yeah.
Look how fun they are.
I only started.
It is entitled "Bowding Balls from Singapore."
So yeah, I wasn't sure how to pronounce that. I wasn't really sure how to say it.
Bowding. Singapore.
Singapore. I know how to pronounce that.
Okay, that's one I struggle with.
Like a poor singer.
Oh.
Somebody's not very good.
Yes.
But you're not. You're very good.
Oh, thank you very much. I practice all the time. Thank you. It's very kind.
Yes. I think the best way to judge some of the strangest things and judge how strange something is through the medium of facial expression.
Yes, I agree.
I'm gonna show you my facial expression when I saw this particular entry. I saw the balls and I was like, oh, there's just some balls. And then they made a sound. And then that was my thank you for the soundtrack. Chariots of Fire.
I thought we needed a bit of backing
my face
for that.
moving.
But look how lovely they
it's
are.
lovely. Yeah, I very much enjoy it. It's a very good, strange thing.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Wouldn't say it was very normal.
I'd like to play those in some sort of musical environment.
And I like the hand for scale.
Is that the correct? Yeah, the correct
size. I don't know how big that person's hand is. Maybe it's a baby.
No,
could be a baby. Could be a full-grown man. Could be a giant. But
yeah.
So maybe next time, if you want to label the hand,
and clarify whether you're a baby or a giant.
Yes.
I normally ask people to clarify that when they send anything to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very important.
Even a bill.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next entry was from Heidi.
This is Heidi's.
Yes, lovely, some dolls in a cabinet.
Now, this was unbeknownst to Heidi, I believe, when she sent this in. I actually have a very, very strong phobia of dolls and puppets and mannequins and ventriloquists, dummies of all sorts.
Tesco's is a very hard experience for the man in the clothes section.
Yes, it's hard. It's an issue. Yeah, anything with a face that isn't alive is slightly scary to me.
Yeah, yes.
I guess that includes photographs. But that's still...
That's another issue.
Yeah,
we'll move on to that another day.
So this entry, I think I'm going to have to disqualify it immediately, mainly for the purpose that it, as soon as I received it on Monday, I was traumatised. I've been traumatised by that for the entire week. I've been having nightmares about those dolls breaking out of that cabinet, attacking me in the night.
With a knife?
This is your doing, Heidi. Disqualified. Yeah. Fully disqualified, straight up.
Unable to sleep. Yeah. Right, lovely. Well, that's yeah, sorry, Heidi. That is the Taskmaster's final word. I rather like them, but that doesn't matter. So moving on to the next task. No, not next task, next entry, sorry.
Next entry.
I get them confused. Sorry.
She's a very simple
I'm a very simple man. We've got from Jordan Tanner, and it is entitled Cheese.
It is, yes. In fact, when I received this, I think the best thing about this entry was simply the caption with which it came. Simply, Jordan Tanner put, cheese, hand for scale. You're welcome. Done. Boom, 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 boom. Cheese, boom. Hand for scale, boom. You're welcome, boom. Classic Jordan Tanner style there.
Classic.
Boom, boom, boom. Done.
Yeah.
Bish, bash, bosh.
No messing around, that man.
No messing around.
No messing around.
Jordan, no messing around Tanner is what they call him in Hove.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is his nickname.
It was a wonderful block of cheese.
So, yes. But I was rather disappointed with Jordan when he said cheese, hand for scale, you're welcome, but he spelt your Y-O-U-R. Jordan, it's you are welcome, which is Y-O-U''R-E. You're better than that, Jordan. Come on. How old are you now? 14?
12.
12.
12.
It's still 12 in my head.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
Shocking.
Punctuation is important. You'll learn it one day.
You're welcome.
You are welcome.
You are welcome
You
for that
are,
punctuation
you apostrophe are welcome.
Very, very good. Right, moving swiftly on to Bambi. No, not Bambi. The Bambas.
We have an entry from Bambi.
Bambi entered. Bambas. This is using. Apparently says to use snot. No, used to get snot from a baby's nose.
I don't know what purpose they need that, like harvesting snot for.
Maybe it's money.
For personal use. Are they selling snot?
Well,
are the Bambas selling snot?
An Etsy shop. Everyone's setting up Etsy's
It's
nowadays.
an Etsy
Maybe.
order. I don't want to spread nasty rumours around that the Bambas are selling snot.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that.
But you know what they're like in Cambridge.
Yeah.
That's the word. I did think when that was sent that potentially the strangest thing that the Bambas owned was the Bambas themselves, which I wouldn't be surprised in at all. Yeah.
Yeah. No, very true. I do. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I find that very odd. But
It does look like Scott is about to use it on Louise as well.
Yeah, Louise is not a baby, so I wonder how practical that is. But anyway, moving swiftly on. Next one is from Jack Payne, which is entitled Gimli. Gimli.
He speaks in this.
This is a little Gimli Burger King toy. A4 Mark 1. This is a contender for the strangest thing I own. This is a little Gimli Burger King toy from 2001. So I think it probably is older than most members on camp. My sister and I play a game where we hide Gimli in each other's luggage or whatever whenever we see each other. So there you go.
Nice.
Lovely.
Strong entry. Strong. I particularly liked that. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I liked the Gimli inclusion, and the story about hiding it in his luggage with his sister. It really added a history to it and a character to it. You're getting quite emotional there.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's just the way Jack
quite
told
powerful,
it.
isn't it? When you think about
Emotional.
it. And trust me, I know how weird it is to find a small ginger man in your luggage. It's happened to me many times before.
Oh, goodness.
So it is strange, undeniably strange.
Yeah. So we have to say on that.
Yeah, that's Gimli.
Well, moving on, we have an addition from Matt Gertler. He will describe this for himself.
Hello, this is the strangest thing that I own. It's a Russian mouth organ.
That's a bit close to his face. It's kind of staring at Matt Gertler's face a little bit.
It's good to see that man again.
It is. Looks a little bit like Sid the Sloth.
I'm missing having my little Gertler here, my other little Gertler. I could have both of my little Gertlers assisting me tonight.
That's an odd thing to say.
My personal Gertlers. My favourite thing about that clip, and all the clips that Matt has sent in, is the way he switches the camera off at the end. So you know how most normal people switch the camera on? That Jack beautifully exampled in his entry, where he just pressed the button to turn it off. Matt does he does almost a jig when he's about to turn the camera off. He goes,
choreographed dance.
Then presses the button. It's lovely. It's very endearing.
It's very precious.
Thank you for that, Matt. That may get you extra points.
It's a Russian mouth
organ. See it here. There's a lovely smile to him as he's taking real joy in turning that camera off.
He really does.
Which is what we want to see from Matt Gertler. We love it.
The mouth organ was quite fun, though.
It's good. It's strong.
Yeah, I feel like that's enjoyable. And finally, from this section, we have an addition from Tom Midgley. It is entitled Contraband Stuffed Indian Crocodile.
There's a lot of adjectives there, isn't there?
There's quite a few.
A lot of adjectives to get your head around.
I don't know what many of them mean. I know crocodile.
I very much. I enjoyed this. I think boasting that it's contraband is a bit iffy at the moment, because most things are contraband at the moment.
My watermelon was contraband.
Exactly, the watermelon. That's dodgy.
But hey, yeah.
Can't take anything anywhere now.
No.
But I think where Jordan went right and where Tom went wrong is the hand for scale. If this included a hand for scale, then it might be a very different issue. If Tom is able to prove to me by the end of tonight that crocodile is fully life-sized, crocodile-sized, then it might get extra bonus points. But for now, that to me, that could be tiny. That could be the size of my little finger. I've got no scale. Although it's strange that the crocodile is itself a scaly animal.
Yes.
But I don't have, there are scales there, but there is no scale.
But we have this tape measure, so it's quite fun to imagine. Well, I like to find it fun to imagine, because we think it could be this long.
40, how many?
That's 42 centimetres. I think it looks about this
long.
Those
are inches, I think.
Oh, 42.
42 inches.
42, I don't know the difference. 42 inches. So I feel like if we go for that, but yeah,
if it's 42 inches, I'll be mildly impressed.
Poor effort there, Tom, sorry. We need the scale.
And I think our last entry on this.
Oh, yes.
On this task.
We do have another entry.
One
We
more.
have one from, yes, it's this is from Charlotte.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
She labelled a baroque. I feel like baroque is one of those words that I've heard before.
Music GCSEs brings to mind.
What does baroque mean?
It's a genre of music from, you have baroque, you have classical, romantic period. It's baroque is like bait. Bach. I think
He's my favourite
Bach was a
composer,
baroque composer, but it looks very lovely.
It's nice, yes. Yeah. I was impressed, yeah.
Enjoyable. Do you want to rank these now?
I would love to rank them.
Rank them now, lovely.
Right, here we go. So Heidi is officially disqualified, so that's a last place.
Sorry, Heidi.
Yeah, very sorry. Sixth place, although I enjoyed it, I think I've seen Gimli Burger King toys before. They exist, I'm sure. So they're not as strange as others. So that's seventh place. Then I think the two musical instruments are very hard to separate. I think I prefer Baroque to Russian, just because I don't know what Baroque is and I know what Russian is. So I think in sixth place I'm going to go Matthew Gertler's Russian mouth organ, and in fifth place Charlotte's Baroque trumpet.
Lovely.
I think I'm going to give Tom the benefit of the doubt that could be a proper monster of a crocodile. If it is, that's very worthy of fourth place. Putting that in the middle because I'm unsure about it.
Yes.
Jordan third place. I think it's a strong entry. It takes us back to last year on full mark.
Yeah, big cheeses.
So there's an emotional side to that as well.
Lots of cheese.
I think the snot instrument is it's something I wouldn't like to have used on me. So just out of surprise and shock in that sense, I award them second place. And because of the kind of slow burn of Karis and Nat's entry, you see the metal balls and then they just pick them up and then suddenly it just does something quite strange and beautiful. I think that is worthy for me of first place.
Yeah.
In this task. Well done.
Well
Well
done,
done,
Karis and
Marshals.
Nat. Lovely. Oh, let's see it again. Lovely. Ding ding.
It's because they're not like properly rocking them, but it's just
They confuse me
It's a
realistically. I
soft-
don't really know what they are.
It is confusing.
And there's socks in the background. Lovely.
There are.
Right. So moving on to the next task that we did was make the best art, which was rather enjoyable. Let's see the entries for this one. First off, we have Karis and Nat, I believe.
Another
Marshall one. So this is their sock version of Van Gogh's Starry Night. Yes, here's their sock version, and in comparison to the real picture. So lovely, very similar, I'd say.
Yeah. I get roughly.
Yeah.
It's a good attempt, definitely. I think it's very sad that Vincent van Gogh's sock years in his kind of artistic format have been edited out of history.
Yes, I would say so.
I was personally a big fan of his sock entries and his sock art. So I think bringing that back into the public eye, it reminds us that Vincent van Gogh was a wonderful genius in art, but also he could do some incredible things with socks. He was a great vendor of socks.
I find it very impressive that two people in that many socks as well. I'm not even wearing socks now.
I'm not sure. Have
So,
they borrowed socks from
Vincent
passers-by?
Van
Have they done a sock
removal harvest? Yeah, that's a better
Yeah.
one. And then the next entry is from Thea, and we had some origami balls, which are very confusing, I would say.
Yeah, I like how she's given us a, you know, there's kind of a lot of different sizes, different scales there.
Yes, yes.
Variety.
Variety.
I'm a proper sucker for origami as well. It's a bit of a dark secret of mine. You know, I love a bit of origami. What can I say? I know it's a bit, you know, it's not exactly manly to admit you love a bit of origami, but I do. I've said it. There,
Say
it's
it.
done.
Be
I love
proud
origami.
about
I'm a man, and I love origami, big time.
Woo! Well done.
Hooray
I'm
for
proud
origami.
of you.
Love it.
Right, well that was weird. But right, moving on, we've got another one from Matt Gertler. It's entitled Cinnamon Rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
They look fun.
Yeah, you know, the key to my heart is always food. So it's, you know, conceptually strong. But I think in terms of the best art and the quality of art, the testing is always in the tasting, as my father taught me, and his father taught him, and his father taught him, and it's a family saying, family motto. The testing is in the tasting, and I can't taste that. I haven't tasted it. Unless Matt's able to get me one of those cinnamon rolls before we stop live streaming, then I've almost got nothing to say on it. I can't judge their quality. They look great, but they could be infused with bin juice for all I know.
Oh, yes. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah.
They are making me quite upset, actually.
Yeah.
And I don't like being upset.
No.
I'm not judging, but I don't. You
You're-
suffer from my upset.
Yeah.
So,
You've upset your sister, Matt.
yeah.
That's what you've done.
Poor effort. I mean, good effort. Sorry, everything is a good effort. Next one is from Cara. It's just I'm quite scared of looking at it because I think it's wonderful horse drawing, but I'm terrified of horses. So I'll lift this one over
So
to you.
horses are to Sarah what dolls are to me.
Yes.
But luckily, I'm judging these. You know.
I have no say.
I think personally that this might be the best thing I've been sent this week. I think it's one of the best things I've ever been sent. And it's genuinely the detail is utterly incredible.
Is it?
It's truly a work of art, proper work of art.
Yeah.
I've not got anything negative to say about it at all.
That's
Beauty, it's beauty.
a great answer.
Beautiful.
That was really truly beautifully crafted.
Well done.
Do we have another one for this one?
Two more, I think.
Oh, we have two
Two more,
more.
maybe.
Oh, yes, we do. We have
Late
this one
entries.
is from Esther, I believe. And oh no, this is
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Sorry, this is from
Charlotte.
Charlotte. It looks it's like a paper mouse. Am I correct?
It is a paper mouse
Paper
again.
mouse.
You know,
Lovely.
sucker for origami. It's you know, it's up there. It's good. You look at it. It's a mouse.
That is a
What
mouse.
else could it? Well, it could be a vole or
A
a rat or any sort of
A
other
shrew.
small shrew or
Shrew.
a squashed ferret
Or
squashed stoat.
the Isle of Wight
Or-
from
or a-
Bird's Eye View.
Yes, or a really badly done elephant.
Yes, very, very true. It could be
Could
many
always
of
be an
those things. And finally, we have one from Esther, which is, I mean, it's a Bible,
It's
a
gorgeous.
beautiful Bible verse, isn't that? Lovely.
Yeah.
Proverbs. No, not Proverbs. Psalm 1:3, 136, 196.
It says psalm and then there's
Psalm.
some numbers.
It's a psalm.
It's a psalm.
Whoever knows
Psalm
it,
1492186.
I think that's correct.
One of those, yes.
What do you
Well,
think of the psalm?
It's beautiful. It's It's cool. I think these things are very popular on Instagram. You see people's calligraphy.
Calligraphy.
I can never say it. Calligraphy.
Wrong emphasis, but go for it. Calligraphy.
You see biblical calligraphy all over Instagram and social media nowadays.
Yes,
People
you
get very successful making those. So I think she's got a very bright future. I'm very impressed.
Yes.
And it's a Bible verse, so it's got to be up there.
Beautifully
Strong.
crafted by the Lord. Amen.
Absolutely.
So, would you like to rank those then, Taskmaster?
Yeah. Sorry, Matt. we grew up together. We've had many good times, many ups and downs together. But this is a down right now. You're in 6th place. Sorry, my friend. In 5th place. Oh, these are all very good. I would say because when I looked at the socks, just from looking at the socks, I couldn't be sure that it was Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. It's very good when you know it's Van Gogh's Starry Night, but when it's just some socks, it just looks like some socks. And I love socks, but it's not art.
You do love
it's
socks.
Socks. And socks are not art, as another thing my grandfather taught me.
Yeah, you've told me that on many occasions.
Socks are not art.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. It's a fact of life. Socks are not art.
It is.
So the Marshalls in 5th place.
Shame.
I think the origami, I think I'm going to put in joint 3rd. Both the origami, so the mouse and the origami balls, I'm going to put in joint 3rd. I love a bit of origami, but I can't separate them. And I think, on another day they could have easily both won. They're both very strong, but the quality of the 2 entries above them just pipped it for me.
At the end of the day, paper is paper.
Paper is paper.
You cannot
That was
segregate.
one of your grandfather's saying, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Paper
it
is
was. Paper is paper.
Yeah.
Told me that on many occasions
Well,
when I
yeah.
got lost.
Yeah, paper is paper. It's always just paper.
Yeah.
2nd place, I'm going to go for Esther's Bible thing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and it's going to serve her well in future.
Yes.
And we wish her luck.
We do in her long
But it's a narrow 2nd place. Just missing out to that drawing of a horse. I think is almost perfection.
Yeah. Yes.
It's gorgeous. Look at that. That is a true
I won't
work
look
of
at it,
art.
but it is beautiful.
I'm going to put that. I'm saying first. There's a man there as well. You can see there's a little
man in it?
man next to the
Where's
horse.
Oh, there's the
Look,
man!
it's just
I
looking at
just
the
thought it
horse.
was hat.
It looks like it. Yeah, I'm not sure whether he's wearing a hat or it's the back of the horse.
Oh, it takes you back to your jockey days, that one does.
My short-lived jockey days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
1 hour.
Yeah, I had to ride big horses.
Yes.
Very big
big.
horses. They're called Shire horses. They're the big ones.
Massive. Elephants.
Yeah.
I would say.
I always get horses and elephants confused,
Yes.
and mice. I was riding one of those.
Yes.
One of them.
One of the above. Yes, so well done, Cara.
Well
First
done,
place.
Cara.
Well done.
Beautiful entry.
The next task was recreate a historical event using only kitchen objects. Dangerous one to stop the members putting their heads in the ovens here.
Yeah.
Very difficult to do over online. I had a few calls from a few parents, had to go around and retrieve children from drains.
Console the parents.
Yeah, definitely. But these were the entries that survived the culling. First of all, we have Matt Gertler, again, who's a very avid one, and Jack Payne.
Yeah.
Joint entry here.
Jack Payne makes a very quick cameo appearance.
Yes,
it's
it's
a blink
mainly...
and you miss it. Jack Payne is what it is.
That's Jack Payne all over,
Yeah.
really. But here we go.
One small step for man, one giant leap for this broom. Houston, we have landed.
Wait for it. And it's the
Yorkers
camera
camera turn off. I
Well
would
done, Matt.
I'd just like to point out, the brief was only kitchen objects. Matt Gertler is not a kitchen object. Can I just point that out?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Depends.
over to you, Taskmaster,
Where
but...
does he spend most of his
One
time?
small step for man,
Oh, in awkward
one giant
camera turn
leap
off school.
for this broom.
A 3, 2, 1...
Houston, we have landed.
Oh. Oh, lovely.
I think I'm not sure if you see it because of the slight perspective issues, but from Jack Payne, as he leaves just at the start, he kind of looks towards Matt and gives him a nice little encouraging smile.
Oh,
I
lovely.
really enjoyed that. That really
That's
touched my heart.
friendship.
Really tugged at my heartstrings. It was like he looked like a proud father, just kind of indulging a slightly strange child, and just letting him play with his toys.
Yes.
You know, and just letting him go, going, you know what, mate, you do you. You carry on. I'll be proud of you no matter what.
Letting him pretend to be a kitchen object.
Yeah. Yeah. It's strong. It's good.
Yeah,
It's
good.
the moon landing, if you didn't know.
Oh,
I think.
right.
Yes.
Yeah,
I believe it's the
clear.
moon landing.
Yeah, nice.
One of the moon
Thought it
landings.
was a bubonic plague.
Yeah, it could have been a
Go for
plague.
Always need the saucepans of bubonic plague. The second one was Bambi again. The Bambas entered in Moses' baby basket moment. I'm a sucker for babies.
Yeah, babies are to Sarah what origami is to me.
Yes.
Very much
See
so.
a baby. Everything's lovely.
My first instinct when I saw that clip was I very much worry for that child. Yeah, I feel like that's a daily occurrence in the Bamba household. Just come on, kids, we're gonna do the Prince of Egypt thing again. Oh, come on, Dad, we've done that the last 30 days.
Yeah.
We're doing it again. Come on, get involved.
I don't want to be the locusts again. Don't make me do it.
Don't make me be a locust, Daddy.
Oh goodness.
Yes, I think I think that's probably just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the crazy shenanigans that go on in the Bamba household. But I love the biblical influence again.
Yeah.
From the Prince of Egypt soundtrack, the story of Exodus,
The tray.
the biblical tray. Yes,
Biblical
of course,
tray.
as we know
Yeah.
from Exodus 1:18.
Yep. Absolutely.
They found a tray,
Yeah.
and Moses was on the tray. That's how I remember it. I don't know about you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's very strong. Very very good. Very
Yeah.
good entry.
It was a good entry. Good baby as well. Well done. The next one is from Karis and Nat. Again, and it is also entitled Moon Landing.
Yeah, it's slightly familiar.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
It's a wonderful one. I would again just like to quickly, before the Taskmaster says anything, Nat Marshall is not a kitchen object,
No.
but the rest of them seem to be pretty sound.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I think comparing the two moon landing scenarios, I think the Gertler / Payne entry was, I think it was, it gave more kind of a twist on it in terms of it wasn't one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. It was one small step for man, one giant leap for this broom. Which I wasn't expecting that, and that threw me. But I liked it. I liked being thrown. But I think in terms of the Marshall's entry, it's more prop heavy. They've utilised a lot more objects. I enjoyed the planting, the firm planting of the flag.
Yes. Accuracy is key.
Accuracy is always key.
Very key.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they were being truly accurate, they'd have planted it on the moon.
Yes.
On the actual moon.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Just logistical issues, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm sure you're not allowed. You have to quarantine.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Only come back from the
unfortunately,
moon.
wasn't possible.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Absolutely. Yes. Those were our entries.
That was our recreated historical event using only kitchen objects round.
Yes.
So would you like to rank them? Or
yes. It's interesting. They're all very, very on a par. These ones, I think. In third place, I think I'm going to go for Matt Gertler's entry. Sorry, I feel like I'm putting you in last place a lot tonight, Matt.
We have to. We have two people who are very closely connected to you.
Yeah, there is no favouritism here. Just so you know, firmly, a childhood friend or a brother means nothing here.
No.
This is serious tasking.
It never meant anything.
This means something. We can't be seen to sheen. We can't be seen.
Can't be seen to be favourite.
Be favoritist. Favouritism is
cut
banned.
those ties.
Yes. Gone.
They're cut.
They're gone. Untied.
Yeah.
So you are third, Matthew. Just so that's confirmed.
Yeah.
And Jack. Sorry.
Sorry, Jack.
Although Jack I think was the highlight for me. and the awkward camera turn off.
Yeah,
as
always.
It's just a beautiful thing. I could watch Matt turning off cameras for hours on end, I think.
That's weird. Move on.
Yes, I shall move on. Yes, thank you. I think just by a hair's breadth, if that's the phrase, which I believe it is, a hair's breadth, I would say in second place is the Marshall's moon landing. I enjoyed the utilisation of props, many props. I think there was you know, the camera was a bit shaky. You know, just if I was going to find any sort of criticism in it at all, and that's why I think, you know, the Bambas entry, solid camera work. It's a beautiful thing. It's a biblical story.
Biblical history.
Biblical history.
Don't forget.
Moses on the tray.
Yes.
Don't forget about it. It happened.
Oh, here it is again. Look at that face. Look at the baby. She's loving it. Look at his little arm rolls.
Yeah, Louise is acting as well. I think that's probably the best acting masterclass we've had.
I think baby's happily sitting on the tray. I'm sure it's good time.
Happy on the tray.
You've heard it, I'd say. Lovely.
She looks as happy as Moses may have been, as
Yeah.
blissfully unaware of the traumas around him as Moses was.
Absolutely.
You know.
Right, we have 2 rounds left. They're much shorter. Take that as you will. The penultimate one is send us something for Marky. This was quite an emotional round, I would say. Quite emotional to think back to our full Mark Hall days. First one is from Matt Gertler again.
He's very keen.
This is entitled BNP. I'm assured that is Bible Notebook Pen and not
Yes.
British National Party.
Yes. Yeah, we don't condone that here.
We don't.
Just so it's very clear.
We're not a political
Favouritism
camp.
and the BNP are two things we don't condone.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, I see a Bible notebook and a pen, I immediately think camp. You know, it's good. It's straight to the point. It's a bit like Jordan's cheese. Just
Yes.
bish bash bosh.
Interesting Bible
Bible
though.
pen.
Haven't seen that one before.
Wow, he's got a secret Bible he's been hiding from you.
It's got gaffer tape on it. Lovely. Oh, anyway,
Gafford Bible.
Gafford Bible. Second one is from Tom Midgley. And this
Yes,
is
this-
actual footage, we are told, from the first Crumble song. Ooh, interesting.
This was it.
This is it.
This was
Look at
that beautiful day, that wondrous day in 1587 when the Crumble song was first sung, when King Henry the 1587, Queen Elizabeth I, I believe, 1587.
Oh, good
Queen
knowledge.
Elizabeth I
Tudor
looked around the
times.
room. She said, "Tonight, my lords, it's Crumble." The Crumble was brought out, and everyone just looked at each other. They knew something was about to happen.
They all grabbed their cats.
They all grabbed their cats, yes. Even the ones that didn't own cats. They found their cats, got a cat. You know, for the first 200 years, the Crumble song was exclusively sung with cat in hand. People forget that. It's important.
Yes, absolutely. And they all worryingly look towards the ceiling as if they're
Yes.
about to get hit on the head with a massive pan.
Reverence is what that is.
Yes.
And, you know, the lords and the landed gentry, they looked at each other and thought, it was just a shared, they didn't even say anything. They just immediately stood up, stood on their chairs, grabbed their spoons and their aforementioned cats, and sung. Sung in unison, those
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful bars.
Absolutely.
You know, I think it had a bit more kind of old-fashioned language,
Yes.
like, "O ye Crumble, is to thy
Well,
lovely.
We cannot tell.
Oh, lovely, put is to thy before me, I see." I think
Just
those are the original lyrics
Yeah.
that have been, you know, passed on through time and adapted. I think this is actually very, very exclusive footage, a very exclusive photo of the first ever Crumble song.
Don't know where we found it.
I think it's only available to the overall leader of camp.
Oh,
I think
must
it's
be,
only
yeah.
Scott and Tom that have
Have this
access to that
photo.
picture, and Pinto and Pete Snow before them.
Oh, goodness, yes.
I believe they are the only people who've ever seen this picture before tonight, and now it is open to the world. It's a beautiful thing, and we're very grateful, Tom, that
Yes, thank you
you've
so
allowed
much.
us this privilege.
I've been feeling a little bit emotional that you've actually counted as worthy to receive
It's a
this.
truly historic moment.
And on the same lines as Crumble, we have another entry from Charlotte. This is entitled Crumble. I thought it was a mouldy pie,
Yeah.
but a hearty welcome to you, Mr. Crumble.
I mean, it could be a mouldy pie. I've got
Could,
no proof that's
could
Crumble.
be. We have no
I get, you know.
posted.
Again, it's the whole cinnamon roll crocodile story,
Yeah.
you know.
But we hope it isn't a mouldy pie, because
No.
if it is,
I
put it
trust
in the
it's a
bin.
Crumble.
Get rid of that. Why is that still there? But, you know,
Right,
great
it's-
effort.
Yeah, again, you know, it's straight there. That's a Crumble. Crumble camp. Done. Bish bash bosh. I like it.
Right, so would you like to rank that round
I
then,
would love to rank
Taskmaster? Lovely.
Oh, I mean, as I said, food is always the key to my heart. So the two Crumble, you know, related things will be in first and second place. So it's another last place for Matthew Gertler
Yeah.
again.
Don't
I
need to explain that.
hope you're okay with this, Matt. You know, don't take it personally. It's a stiff competition. Someone's got to come last. You know, that's just the way of the world.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, today, on at least 2 occasions, if not 3, it's been you.
Right.
Second place.
Place?
Second place. You know, the crumble's just a crumble, and it could be a mouldy pie. So for me, that's second place. But that this is historic. That entry from Tom Midgley is a truly historic moment.
Yes.
You know, I don't really recognise the person in the picture.
I don't recognise the cat.
Is he? I think he might be an ancestor from the Midgley line.
Potentially.
Lord Barrington Midgley the Ninth.
Maybe.
Who, yes, I believe was Tom's great times 23 grandfather.
Giant hand, may I just add.
Giant hand.
Hand in the
it's a Midgley
foreground.
trait.
Massive.
Giant spoon as well.
Yes.
It's a hefty spoon.
It's a hefty spoon. And lovely cat, so
That's what they had to do in those days, didn't they? It was all big spoons.
big hands.
Couldn't eat without a big spoon or a big hand.
Or a
Didn't have a
cat.
big spoon or a big hand, didn't eat.
Yeah, basically. So, well done, Tom.
Well done, Tom.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Final
Yes.
round. This,
Yes.
we've adapted, there we go, into a live task, have we?
Live from BH on Sky Sports.
And
Task.
CBBC.
And CBBC.
We
It's
are-
a weird sponsorship.
I love it. Name the country, the Taskmaster. That's too close, sorry.
2 metres.
Oh!
Tape measure, thank you. Don't throw it at me. Thank you. Two
Two
metres. That's 2
metres.
metres, apparently, thank you.
The Taskmaster is thinking of. We have one entry so far
Yes.
from the Marshals, Karis and Nat. They have said Uganda.
Yes.
Or
We
did
had
we
a
have a second entry?
we had a second entry.
Late one. Ooh,
We had Burkina Faso from Charlotte Sanders.
lovely.
But
So-
the way, yes. Do you want to explain?
Oh,
the way
yes,
we're gonna
yes,
do this?
I will explain. If you would like to, is it on the comment section? Maya?
Yes.
In the comment
Modern
section of
tech.
this lovely live streamed video, very high tech, you may place in your answers as to what country you think the Taskmaster is thinking of.
Yes. I've been thinking about it all day.
Yes,
It's there.
that's what he does.
Literally
So,
been thinking of nothing else.
We're going to give you, shall we say, 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes, exactly
Right.
120 seconds,
I will sit here thinking deeply about the country that I'm thinking of and nothing else.
and I will not.
You will
So,
entertain.
off we go.
Entertain the people.
oh yeah, I'll entertain people.
Do your thing.
Oh, get Pepe. Lovely. Can play Pepe catch.
I'm thinking.
Okay, I'll play
I
Pepe catch.
can't. Yes.
Will they?
I can't catch what I think. If I hear.
Oh, I didn't. We're not counting 120 seconds. We.
No.
I feel like we're about 20.
I'm counting. I'm counting in my head.
Okay, lovely. If anyone has any fun watermelon facts, shall I show it? Oh,
If I hear a massive crash,
well, the thing.
a squirt,
then,
I'll know what's happened with the watermelon.
Yes. Oh. Lovely.
What is? I don't know what's going on.
We're waiting for.
Yes,
I
I've
wonder
committed to the deep thought, the deep thinking of the country.
The deep thinking of the country. Yes.
Yes,
Think about your country.
my regular 8:15 deep thinking of a country that I do
Yes.
every day of my life. I find another country to
Okay,
deep
so
think about.
we have knowledge that
You are here.
you're here now.
You've joined us.
You've joined us on the live. So we will get the thumbs up when it's time to restart.
We are one. Sam Sargentine is behind the desk.
Yeah,
doing all
Sam
of that.
Sargentine
Can we have
is-
a round of applause for Sam?
Yes, actually,
Just-
that's
just
a very
for us.
good one.
In your homes across the country,
Woo!
applaud the wonderful
Lord Sam
Sargentine
Sarge, while you're thinking of some
and
countries.
the beautiful work he does. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. I
Yeah,
didn't-
you stopped
I-
thinking of the
I didn't
country.
think of the country.
Absolute
Wait,
mare.
what was my? Oh, I got it again. Got it.
I'm
There it is.
thinking, pay
there.
here. Well, I hope you're having fun thinking of your country. I'm not very good at being quiet.
No.
It tends to be something that it doesn't come naturally to me. I came out of the womb speaking. And so, while Alex is very good, sorry, the Taskmaster is very good at hushing, I am not. What could I discuss with you while... It's very difficult having a one-way conversation with you all on a live stream chat while you all type in your countries, because I don't want to be rude and not let you reply, but I can't also hear you. So maybe, I don't know. It's a very, very interesting one, really. Having a one-way conversation with some people watching you.
It's the modern
We
way.
don't even know. You could have all left in the first 10 seconds. I don't know.
It's the modern way, you know.
It is the modern way.
This is 2020 right here.
I don't think I like it.
We're just talking to an empty room.
We actually are, other than Sam, but Sam's hiding.
Yeah.
Don't know where the man went.
Can't even see him at the moment. Well, I
No.
can't see him. I've got my eyes closed. But that's
Yeah, you're thinking of your country, so keep doing that and stop distracting yourself.
sorry. Oh,
It's
I
okay.
keep.
Yeah, we're staring at an empty church right now. And we're staring at some cameras. But also at an empty church. Do you reckon that's enough, Sam, or? Lovely. Should we
I think.
feel like they've had enough time? If you haven't typed a country yet, I'm really sorry.
I might have to. This is a tough one, you know. There's two that are definitely close. We said the closest geographically wins.
So yeah, as opposed to
There's two that are very close. The others are basically wrong continent, miles away. Your countdown to send in any other entries begins now. Counting down from 20 seconds while I Google which is closer to the country I'm thinking of.
60, 50, 40, 30, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
That's
your
the 20
time.
seconds.
No
I
more.
did very good counting.
Ooh, we have a winner, I believe.
Oh,
We have a winner.
what's the country?
The country I was thinking of, that I've been thinking of all day. Uzbekistan.
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 Woo!
Uzbekistan was the country.
Lovely.
Most people were absolute, miles away, literally miles. I think even the winning entry was 3,204 miles away.
Oh, that's a lot of miles.
But it was Joshua Gattis.
Woo!
Who was the winner. I think Greece, the two were Greece and Norway. Jordan Tanner
really?
went for Norway. It was very close
Oh,
between those
very
two.
close.
I think it was about 300 miles in it. Greece is slightly nearer to Uzbekistan.
Two good entries though.
Very good, very strong, very strong.
Top
Well
top
done,
entries.
well done, Josh Gattis.
Well done, Josh.
Very strong win there.
Yes, very good. Very good.
Very
Right.
good. Now,
Now,
the important, what we've all been waiting for in many ways. Someone's got to win.
someone's got to win.
Someone's got to be classified as our official
The
winner.
Crowned.
Crowned,
Taskmaster Champion
named,
2020.
established,
Absolutely.
forever.
Forever.
This is forever.
Mm.
You never forget this.
Yes.
It's in your heart forever. What happens in this life echoes in eternity. There's a quote from Gladiator.
Oh, right,
It's
lovely.
From the film Gladiator.
Good.
But it is very appropriate in this circumstance.
Yeah, very competitive.
And
We've had
it's
some
going to
great
echo.
entries.
It will echo in eternity for one person. Well, two people.
Two people.
For I think the commitment shown throughout lots of the tasks.
Yeah.
For the artistic sock display, for the good shouts on the country task, for the brilliant and excessive prop usage in the moon landing task, and the beautiful, surprising musical silver ball instrument. The winner tonight is Karis Marshall and Nat Marshall.
Woo!
You are our Taskmaster champions
2020!
2020 officially.
Yeah!
You will be receiving a prize at some point
It's very,
in due course. And just so there's no, kind of, bias talk, we're not just giving it to them because they're easy for us to get to.
Very
We're
true.
not just giving it to them because they live near Hove and it'll be easier to get a prize to. That's not been considered at all. And I'll refute you for accusing me of that.
Frankly, they're not very easy to get to. They
No,
don't even live in
they
Hove.
live miles away, don't they?
Yeah, miles away.
Miles away.
Greece.
Yeah, basically Greece.
Basically
Basically
Greece.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
Uzbekistani, the marshals.
But
We have a late development, actually.
oh, a late development.
A very late development.
Oh, who's developing
As
late?
I was checking my phone for the countries, I had a message come from Tom Midgley.
Ooh. Was it him telling us to stop? Have we done something wrong?
Right. So, okay, I see what he's done here. This is quite. I don't know what to say about this, to be honest.
Oh goodness me.
I don't know if you can zoom in on what some of the things that Tom has sent me.
Oh.
If I point it towards the camera.
Oh, interesting.
So this is a picture of me in Italy when I was about 13 years old. So if I zoom in there, I'm on a sun lounger and I look. It was in my slightly fat phase.
Pudding stage, I think we'd say.
Pudding stage of life.
Everyone has one.
He's photoshopped the crocodile into the picture. He's also got a picture of me at university holding an egg, which also is rather unflattering, where he's also superimposed the crocodile in for scale. And then a bizarre picture of me in McDonald's on another university night out, where it looks like the crocodile is about to attack me from behind, which I'm slightly worried about and slightly nervous of.
So not only does Tom Midgley have access to all of the historical format photos, he also has access to your life photos, which is a bit odd.
I'm rather creeped out and rather scared by that.
Yes, odd developments.
By Tom Midgley's apparent stalking skills.
FBI level.
And I'm also quite scared from the caption that he puts. Simply, here's your proof.
Ooh.
That's all he put. Here's your proof.
That's
it's a bit aggressive, Tom.
Little bit.
Here's your proof then.
Little
there
bit.
There you go.
Can you imagine that being said with a knife?
Yeah.
Very threatening.
Yeah.
We don't need that sort of threatening on format,
No.
thank you, Tom.
No, that's a minus point to Tom. I think Tom is now the loser.
Tom, yes.
He's the official loser tonight. Marshals are our winners, our wonderful winners. Tom, you are the official loser.
Yes. There we go.
Just for that. Right.
That's it.
I think that's it.
And that's it for tonight.
I think that's it. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much.
It's been lovely to speak to you, see you.
Yes, even though you haven't spoken back, been a bit quiet.
To feel your presence near. It's
absolutely.
comforting to us all.
Yeah, really is. But good night from the Taskmaster.
Good night.
And from his trusty steed.
Steed.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you
night.
for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.